Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some Time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on October the 22nd. You guys, our joy, our happiness does not depend on external circumstances. Those external circumstances, it says no matter what that is, that external realm, we always have an option, a choice. This is the true free will to seek this internal state of peace and the internal state of joy. And that is just going to be searching. This is building the bouquet. This is setting the intention. This is determining the circumstances, external circumstances, absolutely have the power to bring us down. But he says, it is an internal state of being to choose joy, to seek my presence, to call on my name. That this is, we can find joy. Some days are easy. I'd like it that it was kind of like little sparkles and glitters of joy are thrown all along our path. And other days it feels like gray rocks that are hurting and causing our feet, every bone in our body to ache. He knows those seasons will exist. We are guaranteed adversity, the trials and the tribulations, but the internal state of being, that is when we choose to connect with him. That is staying connected to the vine, getting out that pipe cleaner, cleaning out that pipeline of all the weeds and corrosion and all the things that kind of muck it up, decisions we've made, the things of the culture that pull us down. And our Heavenly Father says, first of all, set the intention to see me. Turn your gaze toward my light. Call my name. Even in the internal state, as close as that next breath, that next step, he is with us and he is within us. Begin by remembering, I have created this day. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. But setting the intention, I love the hidden treasure. When we set the intention to uncover his treasures throughout the day, he will not disappoint. And he will bury treasures in the midst of dark, overwhelming circumstances. The reading for today, the first one is Psalm chapter 21, verse 6. Surely you have granted him eternal blessings and made him glad with the joy of your presence. You guys, he is always with us. He is never going to leave us, never going to forsake us. We are the spiritual beings made in his image and likeness, and he wants to see that piece of him that is within us. He loves so purely and so perfectly. So that is that everlasting presence that is already with us and within us. The next reading is Proverbs chapter 2, verse 4. And if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, that is setting the intention. Look, seek, knock. You guys, it is always up to us. This is not a passive relationship. These are active verbs. Look, seek, knock. Look for for silver. Search for it for a hidden treasure, and you will be guaranteed to find his gifts. The final reading is Colossians chapter 1, verse 16. For by him all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created through him and for him. In the seen and in the unseen, in the visible and in the invisible, in heaven and on earth. He is in the midst of all of our circumstances, regardless, no matter what it is that's going on. Some days joy is very easy to find. Other days it is very downtrodden circumstances, but he is still glistening and glowing in the midst of those sources. It is depending upon where our eyes are focusing. So it's kind of that internal shift. Jesus, I trust in you. Heavenly Father, help me to find you. Build that treasure. Set the intention to build a bouquet today. He is going to lay down all sorts of things along our path. And we can put our blinders on and just hustle and bustle and hurry and strive and thrive to get through this day. But our Heavenly Father says, you will see me along this sacred path. So kind of slow down, take a couple of deep breaths, begin to change the neurochemistry, pulling ourselves out of the fight or flight into the rest and digest, allowing ourselves to remove the scales to see his beauty and the blessings in abundance. Y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.